What is going on, everybody? Boilon here for another Blogs with Boilon Friday. We got quite a bit of talked about today. We'll see if we have this to talk about. Now, this is Red Hulk. So if you go onto the Marvel Strike Force website and you go into the Apocalypse tab here, there is actually a page now that they have for Red Hulk and the Gamma Team, which was updated, I think, today. This was brought to my attention on Discord, and there's some pretty cool photos that are on here as well. So I don't know if any of this is going to be in the blog. I haven't checked the blog out yet, but if it's not, we're going to go over this as well. So if you're ready to go, let's boil this down. Okay, and so the blog is titled Calling in Hulkbuster. Now, we knew that the Hulkbuster math was going to be in here. We knew, because I talked about it yesterday in my other video. So if there's nothing related to Red Hulk in here, we'll go back over the page and cover some of the stuff that's in there that we know so far about him. I was really hoping that we would get a kit for him, but I would have thought that if we were getting a kit for him, that it would have been listed in the blog post here, or he'd be on the cover, but I guess it's Hulkbuster instead. So, we know that his event coming is called Monster vs. Machine. We talked about it in the video that you're going to have to do a lot of blitzing, that this is basically an Agatha 2.0 event. So that's what you should be expecting, is that you're going to be doing a heavy amount of blitz rotations. How many exactly, I don't know. I'll be calculating the math out, though, and I'll be doing that for tomorrow morning. So expect a math video for the Hulkbuster event tomorrow morning sometime. So do check that out as well. The Heavy Armor Orb. Begin your reward by earning Heavy Armor Orb fragments from the Armored Architect milestone and by battling in Blitz. Then open the orbs to reap the rewards, Hulkbuster Shards, so we kind of knew that. You'll also find Heavy Armor fragments within a login calendar. Okay, so that's good. That's some additional math there that we know that we're going to be getting some more. So, not very many. Actually, we're getting 3. Woo! We get 3. Day 1, Day 3, and Day 5. Otherwise, we get Purple Raid, Orange Raid, and Teal Raid Orb fragments. Okay, so 3 orbs. I don't know if that's going to be a lot. We'll see when we get around to the math tomorrow. The milestone, though, so there's the Monster vs. Machine. This is the main milestone, and this is basically an orb opening milestone. Actually, it says earning Heavy Armor fragments. So you don't have to open the orb, I guess. You just have to earn the fragments. So I wasn't sure if it was the case or not. And then there should be the item in here. It should be, it's not said, it doesn't say that here, but honestly, it should be. Let's open this up in a separate tab, though. Makes it easier for me to zoom in, and it is there. The AI response matrix, you can see that at milestone 24, which is 52,600 points, and then a bunch of relay circuits, and you can see that there's actually another milestone that you want to get to afterwards, 26 at 61,400 points. So that's the maximum relay circuits there. I'll be putting that into my spreadsheets as well, but yes, the response matrix, this is important. That's 6,000 points, so it's going to be really important to at least get to there, and we'll talk about that tomorrow and exactly how you're going to do that. Now, it does say it's just a 1-for-1, heavy orb fragments, 1 point. So really what that means is that you're going to need to get 61,400 fragments. That's like 30 and a half orbs, basically, in order to get to where you want to for the currency. Now, what else is on here as far as rewards go? There's some teal gear. You can see some augmented gear here. Augmented unstable molecules, so that's more teal gear. And 30 Hulkbuster shards way, way, way at the end. So that's 157,000. 99% guaranteed that's a KRAKEN milestone. So just a heads up for that. You're also getting Elite 6 credits here towards the end. Now, how many Hulkbuster shards are actually in it, though? And when do you start earning it? Where are they? Are there none? Are there legitimately none in here? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I actually don't see any Hulkbuster shards in here. Am I blind? I might be blind. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So this is only through the orbs that you're... Before, in the Agatha orb opening milestone, you got 55 Agatha shards. We talked about that in yesterday's video. Here, it looks like none. Holy shit. KRAKEN fucking Central. Excuse my language, we're not there yet, Red Hulk. Holy crap, yeah, fuck off, guys. The Hulkbuster character shards, where the fuck are those? Excuse my language, but holy shit, this is bad. Better be in these other ones. Okay, so Armored Architect, this is power cores. It's the sheer power core spending milestone, which we all knew was absolute effing garbage as well. Let's open this one up and see if there's any Hulkbuster shards. I don't think so. There's Vision shards, there's a 4 Red Star Iron Man, and 2,000 Elite 6 credits if you spend 10,000 power cores over 7 days. Oh my god. Okay, so to get the 4 Red Star Iron Man, though, you need to spend 4,500 power cores over 7 days. That's still a lot. I mean... The Viv event's ongoing, but I highly doubt I'm spending any more than 300 power cords a day. And that's generous. So 300 times 7, right? So that'd be 2,100. So realistically, you're probably only get to about milestone 20. Or sorry, 12. No, not 20. 2,000 points here at milestone 12. And you're just getting some random shit. Some heavy armor fragments. It goes all the way down here. And I mean, there's quite a bit of these, right? But, like, I can't. I guess I'll have to blitz to make up for it and hope for the best. I'll include these... I don't know. I'm going to do 2 different scenarios when I do my math when it comes to the power core milestone here. Because, honestly, most average players are probably only going to get to about milestone 11 or 12. I don't... In 7 days, I don't think... Unless you have a horde, which I would be surprised at this point if you have that much power cores to horde based on every single other event requiring power cores. You know, I'll list it for like further down, but I just don't think this is realistic for the majority of players. So there are, you can see the amount of heavy armor fragments, and it jumps significantly, like past 4,500 cores. But whether or not you actually get there or not is tough. Okay, moving on. Not there yet. Mechanized web milestone. So this is the campaign and ISO 8 energy. Now, you're going to need to spend, apparently, only 3,500. I find that hard to believe. 350 energy? Total? For all that? That sounds very hard to believe. I keep clicking on that one. So, zooming in onto this one, you do get quite a bit of heavy armor ore fragments, and this is daily. So that's 250, 500, 500... 750. There's 2 orbs in here every single day. So times by 7, that's 14 orbs. Yeah. Yeah, 2 times 7, that's 14. So 14 orbs over the course of the event. So that's pretty good. Actually, that's very good, because the amount of orbs that you need for the entire milestone is not that high. So this will help. Fuck the power core milestone, though, really. Like, honestly. Nothing else. Some typos in here, but otherwise, honestly, 350 is really, really low. That's actually lower than the current web milestone that's ongoing right now, which is just campaign energy and requires 400. This could be wrong. We'll see. Subject to change, right? As always. Let's scroll down. We have a quick Rumble Blitz, of course, with Wave 1 Avengers, so do watch out for that. It should be a little bit easier than some of the previous ones that we've had, mostly because of the characters involved, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Red Star availability. Wasn't this already happening? Sunfire and... No, I guess not. Sunfire and Mighty Thor on August 23rd, which is going to be on Tuesday. If you happen to have missed them, I guess, in the Red Stars. Gambit Raid Orb of... Come to our... Oh, wait. The players that didn't open their Gambit Raid Orbs before they were removed from... Oh, okay. Alright, that's a weird one. Open your damn event orb. If they're limited orbs, make sure you open your shit. Weekly events. We have a Black Widow Blitz on Sunday. Gamma Raid's coming back. And Infinity Adam Warlock on Monday. And then the stuff about Belarus. So I'm not going to get into that. But basically, they're closing down shop in Belarus as a result of the war in Ukraine, my guess. This isn't a decision by Scopely. It's actually a decision by Google and Samsung and iOS and stuff. And Apple, because of sanctions and things like that. So it actually probably has nothing to do with Scopely. They just can't do it. So there's nothing in here about Red Hulk, so I do want to cover that really quick as well. I just want to give another reminder that I'm going to be doing the Hulkbuster math tomorrow. We're gonna hash it all out and see how fucked up it really is, especially with relation to this power core milestone and whether or not you need to engage in this to actually complete this stuff here. I'm not sure at this point yet, but let's take a look. So I have a couple of photos up already, and if you go into the Apocalypse section, you can see this. Zoom out a little tad. And they talk about his kit. My frame blocks this a little bit, I think. So it says monster abilities. Red Hulk is the legendary brawler for the Gamma team and features high damage and health stats. He crushes foes with big attacks, Clears enemy revive once. Now, Hulk already does this. So it suggests that Red Hulk is also going to do this, which would be interesting. I mean, there'd be 2 people who'd be able to do that. It applies negative effects, including trauma and heal block, which is cool. Whether or not this is war specific, we don't really know. Red Hulk also features the gamma radiation battlefield effect, which causes enemies to get attacked and gain 3 bleed on their turn. That's pretty crazy. And I want to talk about this a little bit, because I wonder if it's going to be war only, war specific with Red Hulk, or if this will carry over into Arena as well. Obviously, he's a horseman, so is this going to allow it to trigger in Arena when you have at least himself or the other horseman? That'd be really cool. Maybe you need to get the Saga and the abilities unlocked in order to allow it to go outside of war. I don't know. We'll have to wait until we actually see the kit text on this, but that's quite something, especially in war anyways. You know, 3 bleed per enemy turn, that's a lot of damage. Now, what's going to trigger the damage on the bleed? Because normally the damage associated with bleed is related to that attack. So, on a passive, how is, you know, I don't know. So how much damage is that actually going to do on the passively on the bleed is what I'm wondering. And then there's some photos here. I just have it up already. So there's Exhibit A. This is just a photo of Red Hulk here. You can see that it's just one of their promotional photos. And then we have that one, which you've already seen, which is the cover page there. And then we have this. Oh, nope, that's the game. We have this one, which is one of his abilities, I guess. I don't know which attack this is, but it's an animation there, or still anyways, of the animation of like a cleave of some degree. It looks like he's hitting Iron Fist, and it's hitting adjacent targets. So that's why Shang-Chi and, I don't know, would have been Misty Knight, I guess, behind there getting hit. And then we have this. So this is the roster page for Red Hulk, which looks really, really cool. You can see his traits as well. He's a hero. He's not a villain. He is a hero. So let me know in the comments down below if you know a little bit. You probably know a lot more about Red Hulk than I do. I'm not a huge Red Hulk lore enthusiast, but, you know, I think he's somewhat like of an anti-villain. Anti-hero, in which case he's kind of like a gray space, and we don't have anti-heroes, so I guess they're just giving him the hero tag, which is kind of interesting, because now we have 2 heroes and 1 villain. So it makes me wonder, is Death going to be tagged as a villain? You know, put your comments in down below. Do you think, whether it's for War or Red Hulk or for the Death coming soon, do you think that, what character, you know, do you think it's going to be a villain or a hero? We got Global Bio Brawler, Gamma Horseman, Legendary. Now, unfortunately, we don't know what the unique is going to be, but if you look really closely, the item is a Helix Strand, a fiery Helix Strand. So I don't know if that's going to be a Gamma Radiation unique, or if it's going to be something else. You can see the names of the abilities as well. Fiery Fist Basic, Pavement Pummel, Meteor Crash. Now, my guess is this Pavement Pummel is what we saw in the previous photo, and that's going to be in a primary and adjacent targets. Meteor Crash, either a super big primary target attack, or it's going to be an AoE that hits everyone, and then Seeing Red, obviously, just some passive related to all the buffs that he's going to give to the team. And it shows that he is better with a Striker ISO, so that's quite interesting as well. Comment on the model as well. What do you think about the model for Red Hulk compared to, you know, the shitty one that we have for, like, regular Hulk? He looks a bit more buff, and you can see that the avatar icon is also changed a little bit compared to what we saw on Twitter before. And then finally, we have this photo, which you kind of saw, and it's just the 5 characters together, so I think it's pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to Red Hulk and knowing more about his kit. To be honest, I'm not super thrilled about the Gamma team writ large, because it is a war team. Yes, I know you're going to need it for Apocalypse, but it's not really on my big list to do right now. You know, I'm gonna finish off Bionic Avengers, and then I'm gonna go back to Unlimited X-Men, and then, I don't know, Gamma's gonna happen sometime later. I'll most likely build Red Hulk standalone, you know, for that purposes with the Horseman, or maybe Arena meta of some degree, but writ large, I don't know if I'm gonna be focusing on this right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about Red Hulk, and if you're excited for him, and if you're excited for the Gamma team. I know there's a lot of people out there who like this, but it's just not for me personally. You know, I'll build them, but when I have to, right? That's basically what it's going to be. Other than Red Hulk. So that's the end of this blog video. Not much here, but of course that the Hulkbuster is going to be, the information will be, I'll be mathing it just after this video, and I'll be releasing that tomorrow morning for you guys to get ready for Sunday at Store Reset, which is when the Hulkbuster event is going to be live. Just understand that there's going to be a lot of blitzing involved, and we'll see exactly how much you need to clear that to get the currency. But of course, you're going to want to blitz even more, because that's where you're going to get the Hulkbuster shards. It seems like there's basically nothing in the milestone, and you're going to want to get the Hulkbuster Hulkbuster shards from the orb itself, which means lots of blitzing. So that's the end of this video. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. And of course, until next time, stay safe and healthy. And I'll see y'all later. Boilon signing out.